Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be talking about a few little small tips and tricks for you today. We're also going to go over the NSX a little bit, but before we get into that, let's cue the intro. Hey guys, so just a few little things I want to talk about today. Some gluing tricks, some little small tools that just make your life a lot easier whenever you're dealing with those little tiny pieces, trying to connect pieces that are too small for you to put them together with your fingers. We're also going to be talking about my progress so far on the NSX. We got our wide body kit in with our track wing. In my opinion, it looks awesome. So I can't wait to show you guys that. We got it all primed up. Right now we're in the sanding stage of sanding out those little blemishes, those little imperfections, and just trying to get the body as perfect as we can. We've done a little bit of engine work for that car, a little bit of chassis work, nothing too major. But so before we go any further, let's go ahead and head over to the bench. For this video, guys, I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet and to the point. This is gonna be like one of those little shorter videos. First thing I want to go over is the chassis work we've done so far to the NSX. It's a rear mounted motor for the chassis, but this is the naturally aspirated V6 Honda J series motor. Still got a lot of detail work to put into it. This is kind of just like pretty much like a rough sketch of what I want it to look like. So I was just really testing out some colors, seeing what I like best. Got most of the underneath of it done. Still got to finish up some exhaust work there, but for the most part, other than like the rear subframe for the lower control arms, because these are our upper control arms, for the most part that this chassis is for the rear is done. Then we're going to end up moving to the front side, doing all the suspension for the front. Like I said before, we're going to be using, I halfway painted them, but these are the wheels we're going to be going with. I wanted to see how I actually have these Amazon markers. Let me get some good ones. So these, correct me if I'm saying this right, but Arteco, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. But it comes with a kind of like this is what they call their fine tip. I don't really use this fine tip very much. This is mainly the side I use, and this is the kind of simulates a paintbrush. So like even on the very tip of this paint, acrylic paint, sorry, is coming out, and it enables me to get in really tight spots and just do really detailed work. But this is actually what it ended up looking like on the tires, and it looks pretty good. I'm very impressed with it. But these are the wheels and tire setup we're going to be going with the NSX, and for this chassis I just want to make sure that the fitment is correct. So that's kind of the next stage of what we're going to be going through once we get kind of a rough etch of how I want the underside of the chassis to look. As far as the NSX, we have the NSX officially primed. Sorry, I just knocked the camera a little bit.
You're fired.
So, been doing just a little bit of sanding work where I see blemishes or any glue bombs, all over it. So, but for the most part, it turned out pretty good. Got the front quarter panels, or the wide body kit quarter panels mounted up. Got the front splitter with the winglets on. So pretty much from here forward, I've done all the sanding. From here back, sorry if you do see anything, but yeah, I still have quite a bit of sanding to do on the back side. You can even see some right up there, some near the wing. So yeah, we got a little bit of work to do for the back, but here's a look at the back, the wing and the diffuser. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how this turned out. Going Colt 3D. They're the one on that website. This is where we got the 3D model kit from. Obviously, you have to have a resin printer to be able to print it off, but turned out pretty good. I don't have any complaints. It's pretty awesome. Now to go into some tips and tricks. So whenever I want to get into a really tight spot, this here, right here, is my best friend. This toothpick, because what I will do is I will take my glue, and I use BSI Maxi Cure for all my gluing. For my temporary, I usually use the testers because I got to hold it for a minute just to, test fit something up if I need to take it back apart. But this, and then this BSI Instaset, this BSI Instaset, cures it like that with, a millisecond. It's like hard as concrete. So I actually have it in a smaller bottle because when you spray, it disperses like a lot. So I have this in this really fine tip bottle. So all I have to do is go like this and put a little drop, and she's get ready to rock and roll. So that's that. I'm gonna show y'all kind of what I do. Sorry, my tip's kind of nasty. I need to clean it off, but I will just take this, take a little bit, put it right there on the edge, and literally that's all you need. You can barely see that, but that's just to get in those really, really tight spots. If you want to do a little bit more, you can douse this thing up if you want to. Just to get a glob on there, but just to show you how much can actually sit on here. But yeah, that toothpicks are my way to go. That's how I've always done it. It's really the best technique I can advise, especially when you're getting in those really, really, really small, tight areas. It's really your best friend. So yeah, there's that. Another tool I want to go over that I use quite often and that I highly recommend is just to get you a good set of precision tweezers. And they come in all shapes and sizes, anywhere from super thin to pick up small parts. You got a little bit thinner than that even. Let me try to find one of my wide ones. So there's some, you even get angled ones. This is just a really good kit. It was on Amazon. Quote me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was like 15 or 20 bucks. I'm trying to find the other one that I had, but I guess I misplaced it. So yeah, okay. But they also come with a fatter tip. Also, I picked me up a set of these. So these actually hold your pieces for you. The tip's not too fine, but it's big enough. But all you have to do is open it. I'll show you. Take your little plastic piece, you open it, and it grabs it, and you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to hold on to it or nothing. It holds it all for you, so you can just sit there and paint away. But yeah, I would definitely advise getting you just a good set, like a good kit of precision forceps, because these things come in handy. I'll tell you what, they have saved me multiple times. That's really all I want to talk about when it comes to little small tips and stuff for dealing with small parts. So yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I tried to keep it short and sweet and to the point. Help me out. Put in the comments if you see something that you'd like me to talk about, or if you see something that I'm not doing right. Hit me up on it. Just say, hey man, I think you should do yada yada yada. It would really help me out. Just always make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff if you want to keep seeing this ugly mug. But until next time, y'all stay safe.